you doing? You've gone straight into the theme tune without an intro sketch.
Yeah, we thought we'd mix it up a bit. I mean, do we really need an intro sketch?
Yes, we do. The audience expects it.
Exactly. It's too predictable.
No, this is just like the Metachlorians in The Phantom Menace.
Not really.
Where the hell did they come from? 3 whole films with Yoda and Obi-Wan teaching Luke about the Force and no mention of Metachlorians, but suddenly, boom, bullshit explosion.
What's that got to do with anything?
Now, you listen to me, young man. You're going to jolly well do an intro sketch just like every other show, or there'll be hell to pay.
But you've used up all the show intro time complaining about the fact that there isn't a show intro.
Damn! And now you're probably going to cut me off by saying...
Release the clowns!
Hey Mike, how was your stag, eh?
Oh, awesome, mate.
Nice. Where was it again? Budapest? Prague?
Narnia.
Narnia? Where'd you fly from?
We didn't. You just go to this old professor's house, you walk through his wardrobe, and that's it. You're there.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, of the wardrobe.
Yeah.
No waiting, no baggage limit, even easier than Eurostar.
So, what did you do first?
Well, my fellow sons of Adam had only gone and arranged for a dominatrix to pick me up.
Whoa, that's hot.
Oh, no, it was snowing, and she was an ice-cold witch.
Oh.
But, you know, fit.
Oh, cool. Did she make you do stuff?
Oh, she ordered me onto her sled and fed me some Turkish delight. Next thing I knew, I was seeing talking mice and hedgehogs.
Oh, shit. And she spiked it with acid or something?
No, my mates was chatting with actual hedgehogs. Top lads, got completely wasted.
Wow. What about strippers? Did you see any beaver?
Oh, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver. They ran the hotel.
Yeah, but did you get any?
Yeah, we had a massive orgy with fawns, centaurs, marsh wiggles.
Oh, you dirty dog. What happened after that?
I woke up, tied naked to a lamppost. No idea where I was, but this huge talking lion called Aslan saved me.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's right, that's who he's supposed to be.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, worst hangover ever, but we all ended up going on an ocean voyage and battling ogres and minotaurs.
You're joking.
It was epic, mate, literally.
Wow.
Then Pete, Ed and me was invested as kings of the realm and ruled for a decade.
You what? You're only gone for the weekend?
Yeah, well, that's a weird thing, mate. We got back and only 10 minutes had passed.
Oh, that's fucked,
Oh,
man.
no, it was still only Friday morning. We told Sarah the trip had gone tits up and went down the pub.
So, you're not going to tell her about the orgy?
Oh, no way. What happens in Narnia stays in Narnia. The thing is, and promise you won't tell Sarah.
Yeah, of course, man.
Thing is, sex with her is a bit of a snooze fest after porking some mythological creatures.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
And I can sneak back through the wardrobe whenever. No one notices because of the time thing. But hey, keep it stum.
Yeah, Sturm. Mike, can I
Yeah?
join you, in the closet?
Yeah, sure, mate. Let's go dogging with Mr. Tumnus.
Step away from the vehicle, keep your hands where I can see them, and slowly release the clowns.
Ah, Cecily, this is the life for a lady in 1906. A bicycle and the open road.
Yes, Gwendolyn, it's freedom. Freedom from the strictures of society, controlling husbands and constricting corsets.
I love it. And Bertie loves it too.
Although, since his lead is attached to your bicycle, maybe you should slow down a bit.
Slow down, be dashed. This is the best thing ever.
Steady on, Gwendolyn. Are you saying that cycling is better than a new panda skin muff?
Yes.
Better than discovering that your society rival and arch nemesis Lady Virginia Whiffenpoop contracted consumption, syphilis and cholera simultaneously after her carriage took a wrong turn and drove through Whitechapel?
Yes.
But it can't be better than your afternoons in the potting shed with Jake, the burly gardener's assistant.
It's better even than that.
How? What does cycling have that could match any of those?
You'll find out as soon as we start riding over these cobbles.
Cobbles? Oh, I say. Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yes, just like that.
let's go faster.
Yes. Shut up, Bertie.
Oh, this is most pleasing.
Yes, quite marvellous.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Release the clowns.
Hello, Fido.
Hello, Rover.
You all right, mate?
Yeah. Just need a ciggy. You got a light?
Yeah, here.
That's better. You not having one?
Can't. They're testing those nicotine patches on me this week.
You poor bugger. That's inhumane, that is. You ought to report them to the old animal rights mob.
Do you reckon?
You know, they got in here once and opened all the cages. It was chaos. In all the confusion, I managed to get away.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, got out across the backfield, even made it as far as the bus station.
What happened then?
I couldn't hack it on the outside, see? Had to turn myself in.
Why?
I was gasping for a fag. Longest hour of my life, that.
Here. Have you seen who they moved in 2 cages down? Fifi the French poodle.
Oh, yeah. I can just see her from here. Cool, she looks smashing. Has she done something with her hair?
I should say so. They've been testing shampoo on her all week.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I look at her with her new perm and all that makeup they're testing on her, I can't help thinking,
Go on, you dirty dog. What are you thinking?
well, I can't help thinking, it's a pity they don't let us test the condoms.
Release the clowns.
Go, go, go! Step on it!
Oh dear, it's the check engine light.
What are you playing at? Get us out of here!
With the check engine light on, you're having a laugh.
The cops are coming, we'll get nicked!
Yelling won't change anything. Check engine lights on, so I can't drive. Now make yourself useful and call the RAC.
The RA bloody C?
Yeah, if our luck's in, they'll have a mechanic here in less than an hour.
Release the clowns.
Hey, long time no see. How you doing?
A bit put out.
Why put out?
It's everything I put up with.
What do you put up with?
I put up with Paul and he makes me feel put out.
Didn't Paul put you up?
Paul put me up on his put me up.
On his put me up? No wonder you put out.
First he put back our date and then he put me up on his put me up, which put my back out.
Did you put out?
I was too put out by being put up on his put me up that put my back out to put out, so I backed out.
Backed out of putting out? But he put you up.
Only on a put me up, which put me off. Don't put this about.
I won't put it about that Paul put you up on a put me up, but really you shouldn't put it about so much. Stop putting out.
I didn't put out. I put my back out when Paul put me up on his put me up.
That's why you're put out. Because Paul put you off putting out when he put you up on his put me up, which put your back out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's just the way you put it.
Release the clowns.
This is what we've been waiting for. Stuck out in deep space for 5 years, ready to put ourselves in the path of this giant asteroid and blow it to kingdom come.
Lasers ready and locked, Skip. Just get me in position and I'll do the rest. Earth will abide.
Oh dear, it's the check engine light.
Gun those engines, damn you! The fate of humanity depends on it!
With the check engine light on, you're having a laugh.
If you don't go this second, Earth will be toast.
Yelling won't change anything. Check engine lights on, so I can't fly.
Now make yourself useful and get Starfleet Command on the line.
Starfleet Bloody Command?
Yeah. If our luck's in, they'll have a mechanic here in less than a year.
Release the clowns.
And now on Radio Old, Loco Parentis by Dim Towling.
Morning. My wife has left me, but only to go to work. Still, that gives me a whole day to write my column. But what to write about? It's not like I have a proper job. All I ever do is write a column. I sit in my garden office, designed by a friend. All right, it's Nick Knowles. I met him at an awards ceremony. I didn't win. Nick Knowles did. But we're best friends now. I loved his album. So, him. A column about best friends and their albums. The tortoise looks at me. To North London, he seems to say. But what does he know? His album was terrible. Just the sound of lettuce being chewed. I realize I'm standing stock still on the garden path, so beautifully arranged by Nick and his builder friends. I try to be their friend too, but they gave me the same look the tortoise does. Focus dim. I have a column to write. I haven't even reached my garden office, and my coffee has gone cold. I return to the kitchen to make fresh coffee. Note to self. Call Nick and ask him to install underfloor heating on the garden path. A column about underfloor heating. Coffee? Underfloor coffee. The coffee brews. A little Italian percolator that sits on the Aga. We bought it in Tuscany a couple of years ago. I always stock up on Lavazza when we're out there. It tastes so much better when you've brought it back from Italy yourself. 500 words on how great Italy is. I return to the garden office. A column about garden offices. A bit niche. But I'm having lunch with the editor of Garden Offices Monthly next week. An old college friend. She's lovely. I'll pitch it to her. Note to self. Must listen to her new album. I open my MacBook. It squeaks. Can you oil a MacBook? I'll ask Steve Jobs next time I'm at my seance club. It's just a little soiree. Once a week, a few North London chums get together and try and contact the dead. One week, Nick Hornby got in touch with Ann Tyler, which is amazing, as she's not even dead yet. I look out at the garden. A robin alights on a branch of the quince tree. It's an idyllic moment. I take a great pic on my phone. Can't wait to share it with my BFF at Garden Offices Monthly. The cat leaps at the robin. I look away. My wife can clear that up when she gets back from her job. Whatever it is that she does.
That's why Mum's released the clowns.
'Tis midnight, wizard, and now has come the time.
Your spells will make the vasty mechanism strain and raise the obelisk on which are carved the magic runes which tell how the Lord of Darkness might be destroyed.
Quite, Hobo, my tiny, brave, little, teeny, tiny friend. And so a pass with my staff thus, and... Oh dear, 'tis the check engine sigil.
For pity's sake, Dangalf, raise the obelisk, lest darkness fall upon Middle-earth.
With the check engine sigil on, you're having a laugh.
I beg you, Dangalf, before the armies of the Evil One engulf us all!
Yelling won't change anything. Check engine sigils on, so I can't make the vasty mechanism strain and raise the obelisk on which are carved the magic runes. Now, make yourself useful and light a beacon.
A bloody beacon?
Yes, if our luck's in, they'll have a maintenance wizard here in a matter of a decade or so.
Release the Clowns starred Karen Morden, Casper Michaels, Alex Marion, Phil Whelans, Lenny Pickerdaphnis, Nick Hildred, Amy Holmes, Joe Tilley, Marco Chu and Holly Meacham. It was written by Alex Marion, Nick Hildred, Karen Morden, Rachel E. Thorne, Dave Short and Simon Littlefield. The social media Metatron is Dan Willis and the show is produced by Nick Hildred and Alex Marion. We'd like to dedicate this episode to the memory of the late great Ray Galton. As the writer of classic comedies, including Hancock's Half Hour and Steptoe and Son, his work has been a great influence on many of us. More to the point, it's hilarious. If you don't know who we're talking about, get onto YouTube after the end of this episode and take a look at some of his work. And if you do know who we're talking about, do it anyway and have a laugh. Ray Galton, We're Not Worthy. See you in 2.